Here's a couple 3D printed parts I've been working on for a couple different types of blasters. I wanted to make a folding stock attachment that would work for the M4a1 or any type of rifle style type gel ball blaster that has that sort of stock attachment. And then also for the M4 Wasp, because I really enjoy giving those away and I wanted to be able to do something different. So I want to make sure when I'm giving these away, I try to do something different with each one to make them unique for you guys. So first off, this here is for the M4A1. You can see how that attaches, this piece. So this is one of those where you're doing some manual fabrication along with some 3D printed parts. So obviously that was cut. These were printed. They're fused together. They're screwed together. Lots of, not lots of, but a good amount of super glue as well. And this one I'm going to actually have the wire harness go through so that you can have the battery back here like you would in the M4A1, locks in place like that, and then it would go ahead and you could fold it all the way around. You just need to make sure that you have enough slack on the wire, which I will make sure that I do when I get to that point. So the way the SCAR V2 has a folding stock, it basically just does the same thing. The wires just are going to be exposed when you fold it because there's not really any other way to do that. Now for the M4 Wasp, you don't need to worry about any wires, so that makes it a little easier. And then you can just go ahead and fold it all the way over to the side like that. And then of course it just clicks back in place like that. So with these, obviously, I reused the buffer tube because there's not really any reason to, this could be a threaded section if you wanted it to, but that just gives you the ability usually to put a buffer tube there. So I just went ahead and reused the buffer tube instead of printing another buffer tube and spending the time on having that print. So both of these, just some cool folding stocks, kind of manually fabrication and 3D printed for the M4A1 and for the M4 Wasp. And like I said, this one will probably be attached to some M4 Wasp in the future that I give away so that that one will be a little more unique and different than the other ones I've given away in the past.